Hello everybody, being a movie lover, you may encounter with the difficulty of finding a good movie. But it becomes more difficult if you have phobophilia, which literally translates to love or fear. Some guys love action, some like mystery, but very few loves horror films.
The sweet smell of blood. Be my victim.
This is not real. It's not real.
To find a good horror film is not an easy task. The reason behind it is to produce a quality content with all elements of a good film. A good horror movie does not contain only gruesome figures and terrifying scenes, but it also must have a good story with suspense and thrill to give goosebumps. That's why we have limited top-rated movies of this genre. But don't worry, Cine Wizard is here for you. So welcome to our channel guys, and today we are going to count down most anticipated horror movies of 2021 with their releasing dates.
Was killed in orders, sodomized and suicides. 6 months later, she killed herself.
But before we start, subscribe our channel Cine Wizard for best content. And don't forget to hit bell icon for more amazing videos. By the way, today's video is specially made for phobophiles and it does have some small spoilers. At number 10, we have The Forever Purge. The number 10 spot in today's countdown is reserved for this science fiction horror film.
I'm thinking you wouldn't be here right now.
It is the 5th and final installment of Purge franchise, so you can expect a lot of horror from it. If you have ever watched any part of it, then you know the premise of this film.
Traffic is building rapidly downtown as citizens rush to get home. If you're not purging, we advise you to.
Directed by Verado Gout, this film has totally new cast from previous parts. Some names like Will Patton, Josh Lucas, and Cassidy Freeman are included in its cast. It is scheduled to be released on July 9th, 2021. At number 9, we have *Malignant*. This upcoming horror film is written and directed by the talented James Wan.
No, I would never do that.
But you did. I made you.
The same person who has already directed critical and commercially successful horror films like Conjuring 1 and 2, Saw 2004, and Insidious First Chapter. It is no wonder this man is capable of giving audience goosebumps and makes them scream.
Just be a little useful.
This project of his have some incredible actors like Annabelle Wallis and Jake Abel. It will be released in 2021 by Warner Bros. Pictures, but unfortunately the release date is yet to be confirmed.
Leave me alone! Please, no!
At number 8, we have Escape Room 2. If you haven't watched its first part, then we suggest you should add it in your watch list.
You want to control your life, but life isn't a science experiment. You can't contain your world forever. Try doing one thing that scares you over break, okay?
Yeah.
Directed by Adam Robitel, the director of its first part, this science fiction horror film has some old cast. By observing the massive success of its first part, where some people have to escape from a special room before they killed, it is expected to surpass its predecessor. Tyler Russell and Logan Miller will reprise their roles in this film.
So, when does the game start?
Originally planned to be released on April 17th, 2020, it was delayed due to pandemic.
It's kind of warming up in here.
Excuse me. We'd like our hit now, please.
Well, that's creepy as hell.
Is it getting hotter? How do we get out of here?
It's Fahrenheit 451.
Then its subsequent release dates were changed multiple times, and studio has confirmed that it will release in start of 2021, but date is not announced yet.
Who would do this?
At number 7, we have Don't Breathe 2. The blind man is back to terrify us. Yes, it is true, we will see Stephen Lang in his terrifying persona and fans can't wait to see him.
That's your guy.
Wait, is he blind?
We messed up to rob a blind guy, isn't it?
Just because he's blind don't mean he's insane, bro.
This horror thrill movie is directed by Fede Alvarez and it will serve as a sequel to its first part released in 2016. Title role of Norman is played by Stephen Lang and rest of the cast is new. It will be released in August 13, 2021, so you have to wait a little more.
Who's there?
Stay right there.
How many of you are there?
Just me, man, all right? Just let me go, please. Okay, I swear to God.
At number 6, we have Candyman. Be ready for Candyman if you dare to say his name.
Candyman. Candyman. Candyman.
Well, we're still alive.
This horror slasher film is direct sequel to 1992 movie with same name. Directed by young talent Nia Da Costa, it is 4th chapter in Candyman series. Script is written by Jordan Peele, who needs no introduction.
I'm an artist. You look up a Candyman. He's the monster that's part of this neighborhood.
He is also producing his film and everyone is eager to see this masterpiece involving such talent. The cast comprised names like Yahya Abdul-Mateen II, Theona Paris and Tony Todd, who is returned as Candyman from previous parts. Universal Pictures announced its release date, which is 27th August 2021.
Candyman.
At number 5, we got Spiral. If you are a true Phobophile, then you must have watched at least one part of Saw franchise.
This shit's gonna go sideways fast.
If you don't have, then you are not a lover of fear. Everybody knows about this horrifying and grotesque film series. And for your surprise, you will see the revive of this series with this new chapter, which includes Chris Rock and Samuel Jackson.
This is going all strings.
Directed by Darren Lane, you will watch this 9th chapter of Saw franchise in cinemas on 21st May 2021. At number 4, we got A Quiet Place 2. If you are told about some horrible creatures who have acute sense of hearing and you must survive in silence, then what will you do? To find the answer, you have to watch this upcoming post-apocalyptic horror film.
I don't know why he came all the way up here. He won't survive.
There are people out there. Saving.
Directed by John Krasinski, this film stars Emily Blunt and Cillian Murphy in lead roles. It is also a sequel of 2018 film of same name. Paramount Pictures will release this movie on 17th September 2021. But you have to watch its first part, otherwise you will miss a lot of horror.
There's nothing left.
At number 3, we got Last Night in Soho. If you are not much into horror genre and looking for something dense, then this movie is for you.
What's that supposed to mean?
She's going to Philadelphia with your nanny tomorrow.
There's nothing going on, Joe. I really gotta go.
Edgar Wright, the brilliant English director and writer, is bringing this psychological horror film for audience like you.
Yes. Hi. It takes nothing special to mop up after the dying.
You're prettier than the last one.
Let me speak to her.
Starring Anna Taylor-Joy, Thomasin McKenzie and Matt Smith in leading roles, this film is expected to be best in this genre. Critics and audience are waiting to see this excellent psychological horror, but they have to wait for its release date, which is 22nd October 2021.
When you pray, do you get a response?
Oh, it's like he's physically in me.
At number 2, we got Halloween Kills. Some characters become a symbol, a cultural reference or ambassador of something, but Michael Myers is synonymous for terror and fear.
Ago, police reported that Michael Myers, formerly of Haddonfield, who fled the Smiths Groveborn County Sanitarium last night, was believed to have burned to death.
He may be a fictional character, but this mad killer has become the face of horror. His return is confirmed in latest movie of Halloween franchise, which is directed by David Gordon Green.
Like the last time, you just created a lynch mob.
You didn't hear Laurie Strode screaming about how Michael Myers is still out there. He's here.
Jamie Lee Curtis and James Jude will reprise their roles, and it is direct sequel to 2018 film. You can see this psycho killer in Halloween, which is releasing on 15th October 2021.
He was shot by his own psychiatrist and taken into custody that night, and has spent the last 40 years in captivity. Hello, Michael. I have something you might like to see.
At number 1, we got The Conjuring Devil Made Me Do It. Well, the number 1 spot for today's countdown is taken by the most anticipated horror film.
2 months prior to our involvement, the Lutz family had fled their home in the middle of the night, claiming that the house was haunted.
The Conjuring saga is continuous with this film, written by James Wan and directed by Michael Chavez. Vera Farmiga and Patrick Wilson are returned as Warrens, and they have to solve another mystery.
Something awful happened here, Ed.
What is it?
Honey, you okay? What do you see?
Like other 2 films of this franchise, the supernatural horror will be depicted in most petrifying way.
What'd you do to get in there?
As the first 2 movies are still considered the top horror films, Phobophiles are waiting to hail Devil one more time.
You know, I let her out. Who? Annabelle. I'm sorry. What else did you touch? Everything.
But they have to wait until 4th June 2021 comes. Well guys, this was the list of most anticipated horror films of 2021. If you like this video, give us your feedback by commenting 3 names of this list of your choice. Team of Cine Wizard will be happy to receive your feedback. For more videos like this, do subscribe our channel and hit the bell icon.